I now give the floor to our colleague from EFDD, Mr. Carver, please.
Thank you, President. It was interesting to note the rapporteur's comments on Central Asia not being a historical region. With the greatest respect to my colleague, doesn't this just underline how many in this place fail to comprehend how both the world is obviously changing and how the EU model fails to fit into the 21st century global politics? Hardly surprising when it's a 20th century problem indeed for a 19th century problem. It's a 20th century solution for a 19th century problem. I'm concerned by the inability, getting back to the report of the EAS, to monitor and act against horrendous human rights abuses in many of the states we're discussing today, as well as a lack of democracy and a lack of respect, of course, for the rule of law. I think we'll agree on that. I realise that we have to engage with many of these states because they potentially play a significant role in determining our own energy strategy in the coming years. But are we really saying that throwing increasing levels of aid at these states will somehow moderate their behaviour? That's the key question. At this time of economic hardship, we've seen a 56% rise in the level of EU aid to Central Asian states, whilst the human rights situations in each of these states deteriorates. That's over €1 billion, thus demonstrating how easy it is for the Commission to spend taxpayers' money. It seems to me that you want to buy your way into another region whilst perpetuating the idea that you have all the foreign policy answers. €1 billion spent and the situation's worsened. Genius, isn't it? If you're going to look to spend this money, surely there needs to be safeguards and someone competent to police those safeguards. I'm just not hopeful. So I can't support this report, especially as Article 8 is all about cohesiveness. Indeed, asking for the EU to speak with one voice on foreign policy issues is not what I support, and it's certainly not what the British people support. Thank you.